Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Joella, and in today's video, I will be attempting to recreate what? We're attempting to recreate this trending deer makeup look I've been seeing all over TikTok. So let's get into it. First of all, I have to pull up the picture. So this is how the picture looks like. Okay, and I'm gonna try to recreate that. It doesn't seem too hard. I think it's very doable. But I think I can nail that. Okay, so let me just pull up the picture because I have it on the side here on my iPad. So let me just pull that up. Okay, so first I'm just gonna do my regular makeup. I'm going to be doing my base as normal, and then I'm just gonna add, you know, the concealer and all these other things that she did in this look. So let's pray and fingers crossed that it turns out good. So what do I start with? Obviously my eyebrows. And so lately it has been a stressful and just, heavy time in the household because we have lost a family member. I lost my grandma. She passed away Thursday at 8 a.m. in the morning. And grief is really weird. Grief is weird. It's a tricky feeling. Personally, I don't really feel anything, about this situation because in a way I wasn't really close with her. The last time I saw my grandma alive, I was a child. The last time we saw her, like me, my sisters, my cousins, the last time we actually saw her face to face, we saw her alive. The last time we saw her was more than a decade ago. Like, we were literally children. My youngest sister was a baby. It was that long ago. That was the last time I saw her alive. After that, I hadn't seen her. I hadn't talked to her face to face or even on the phone. I hadn't seen her. So it's been a long time since I saw her like visibly alive, and I just feel a sense of guilt. I just feel guilty because when she was here, when she was alive, not once did I ask how she was doing. Not once did I go to like actually see her in Scarborough. Not once did I check up on her. Not once did I try to, have a relationship with her. But I'm trying to, I don't even know. I'm just trying to like wrap my head around the fact that she's dead. Like, I personally have never gone through a familial death before. I've never actually lost somebody that I've seen face to face in my family that is, related to me, and it's just crazy that she's gone and that we're never gonna see her. I'm never gonna go to her house again. I'm never gonna get to talk to her. And it's just sad, and I'm just glad that the last memory I have of her is such a beautiful memory. The last memory I have is literally just all of us at her house during the Christmas season, and me, my sisters, my cousins, we were just all around this big circle. We were all playing this one game, and we were playing this game of cards, and the card game was the game of life, and we were just having so much fun, and we were just laughing and playing around, and that was truly such a beautiful day. And I choose to remember her in that light, in that way. She was positive, she was kind, she was friendly, she was sweet, and that's how I'm gonna choose to remember her. And it's weird when you lose somebody that that's a part of your family, but you guys didn't really have that deep of a relationship, that deep of a connection. So it's kind of, it's weird navigating that. It's weird going through that. It's weird because it's like you don't necessarily feel something, but you still feel sad because, at the end of the day, you're never going to get to see this person again. You're never going to get to have a relationship with this person. So it's a weird feeling. Like, at times I won't feel a thing. Like, I'm not saying I won't feel a thing, like I'm cold, I don't feel nothing. Like, at certain times it's like you kind of feel detached, but then at the same time you feel this sense of grief, this sense of mourning, this sense of sadness. I remember this one time I was in the bus, and this was before she had passed. She was still in her coma, and I was thinking about her, and I remember I bawled my eyes out. I cried in the bus, and I was just thinking about the possibility about us not being able to generally see her alive again. And it has been a very stressful time for the family, you know, for my dad, his siblings, you know, his cousins, you know, everything has been a really stressful and hard time for the family. And, you know, funeral expenses are absolutely insane and so expensive. I just find it sick that even in death, you have to pay thousands of dollars to be able to be laid to rest so you can rest peacefully. I just find that sick and twisted and insane. And so I've decided to create a GoFundMe so we're able to pay for these funeral expenses because we could not do it ourselves. It is too expensive. So I made a GoFundMe. I've been just posting it around on every social media platform I have so I can spread awareness of what happened, and so people can just share and donate if they can, because the family, we really need it, and all we want is for her to rest. We just want to be able to lay her to rest so she's able to rest in dignity and respect peacefully. We just want her to be able to rest peacefully in dignity and in love and in respect. And we just want to be able to pay that off, and we can't do it ourselves. And sometimes when you can't do it yourself, you need help. So I'm asking for help, which is why I created a GoFundMe. I will put it in the description below. Please, if you're watching the video, if you're able to, just click that link, share if you can, donate if you can. Anything helps. Anything truly helps. Other than that, you know, it's just been a really solemn, sad, kind of heavy environment for all of us. You know, it's been especially hard on my grandmother's kids, and I genuinely can't imagine what that must be like to lose a parent. Is honestly, it's devastating, it's heartbreaking. You know, when my mother passes, if she passes before me, I honestly, guys, I might go with her. I might go with her because I would genuinely die of a broken heart right along with her. I'm not kidding. I love my mother so bad that if she were to leave this earth, like, I'm not kidding, I would leave her with her too. Because I don't know, guys, I'm just extremely attached to my mom. I love her more than anything. Like, I personally cannot imagine living in this world without my mother. It just doesn't seem possible to me. It just doesn't seem livable. Like, it's crazy to me. I just pray that God gives them strength and peace, because that is just a heartbreaking and devastating thing to go through. And unfortunately, that is the reality that we're facing currently in this household, in the family, and things like that. Okay, so obviously I already put gel on my eyebrows, and I'm going to line my eyebrows off camera. Actually, before I line it, I have to brush my eyebrows because I genuinely don't like seeing hairs just out and about, sticking out. And I hate how my left eyebrow is thicker than my right. I don't like that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna line it. Gonna highlight it. Okay, like that. Okay, that was really well done. And then the same to the right. You just do that. But no, guys, the concept of death is genuinely insane. Like, it's crazy how one moment you're here and then the next you're gone. Like, you're gone, your family aren't going to be, like, your family is no longer going to be able to see you on this earth, on this planet. Like, you're gone. Physically, you are gone. You are no longer here. And I don't know why, but I've been thinking about, you know, death in general and how that feels like how it is to die, how it is to take your last breath. Like, what do you see? What do you feel? I just find it insane. It genuinely trips me out at times to remember that we are all going to die. Like, one day we're not going to be here no more. Like, one day we're not going to be here. Some of us are going to be cremated. Some of us are going to be buried. Like, we're literally going to be gone. And the impact that'll have like the impact that it will, like the impact it's gonna have on our family and friends. Lord have mercy. I pray for strength and healing because it's never easy losing a loved one, whether it's a friend, a family. I mean, whether it's a friend or a family member, it's always heartbreaking. It's always devastating, especially if you were extremely close to that person. It's horrible, a horrible feeling. Okay, let me just blend the lid. Just blend that in. I feel like it's not really blending properly, but whatever. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna do the top with my Kiss New York foundation. Okay, my other question, because you know I need to have questions, because sometimes I can't just think on the spot. So I curated questions just to talk about, because we're not going to be doing this, silently. We need to talk. Okay, so what else is there to talk about? Okay, what does peace look like for you right now? Peace to me is listening to music in the comfort of my room and just relaxing, or it's reading a book in my room, or it's watching one of my comfort TV shows, which is a different world right now, or it's just going on YouTube and watching YouTubers reacting to my favorite shows or my favorite movies, or it's just spending time with the family and my cat. That's what peace looks like to me right now. And also, spending time with my friends, which I haven't really done lately because it's been midterms, and you know how midterms is. It's hectic, it's stressful, no one is available, everybody is on their A game, everybody's trying to lock in and do well on their midterms, so I've just been trying to spend some time with the family, spend some time with the cat, I don't know, I've been trying to keep in it. Bro, sorry. I've been exhausted today, but I've been trying to keep my routine. I've been trying to keep things light and simple. I like leading a peaceful life. Even though leading a peaceful life is boring, I take that any day over living, a stressful and hectic and crazy life. I don't have the time for that. I really, really don't. Now with the same Maybelline New York concealer on my dark spots, which is everywhere at this point. I've been breaking out like crazy. All these acne scars have been really irritating me and pissing me off, and I'm over it. I haven't found a good serum, a good cleanser, a good toner. My face is really pissing me off. It's irritating because my face is gorgeous. Like, I'm actually a stunning person. It's just that all of the acne scars are essentially hiding that fact, and I don't like that. Just keep it. Okay, next question. Let's see what the next question is. Okay, next question. Things you've realized about friendships in your 20s. I've realized that you don't have to constantly see each other. You know what I mean? I realized that it's okay to not constantly be around your friends. Just because you're not always texting or you're not always around each other, it doesn't mean that your friend hates you and that they want nothing to do with you. It just means that they're busy and that they have their own life. Because in the past, before I wanted to have a friendship where it was essentially me, which is not a good thing. Before, I wanted a friendship where we would talk constantly, we would call constantly, we would text constantly, we're always together, we're always doing everything together. But it's like, at what point are you going to be doing things by yourself? At what point are you just going to breathe and be your own person and not be codependent on this other person? So I just learned that it's okay to take a breather, and it's okay to not be in constant contact, and it's okay to not constantly see your friends. And just because you don't constantly see them, or you're not in constant contact, it doesn't mean they love you any less, and it doesn't mean that your friends no longer care about you and they don't want you in their life. It just means that they're going through something. It just means that they're busy. They're going through something, that's just life. We're not always going to be available It's okay. It's okay. I've learned that it's okay to not text, every single day or call every single day. As long as y'all have some sort of healthy communication and healthy relationship and stuff like that. That's all that matters. You don't have to see each other every day. You don't have to be together every single day. You don't have to text or call 24/7 because, guys, not everybody has the time. Some people have jobs. Some people have, family stuff, relationship stuff. Some people just want to break. Some people will be studying, trying to get their life together. Not everybody has the time to be calling you every day or to be texting you every day or to be seeing you every day. Especially in this stupid economy with these stupid bus fares being so expensive and parking is so expensive and gas is so expensive. Everything's freaking expensive. Like, what is going on? Can we live? Can we live? What's with these prices? I don't like that. Can it go down? Like, inflation these past few years has been insane. Crazy. Crazy. You cannot make a living in this day and age. Especially if you're young. Hey! If you're young, hey! Unless your parents are rich or you started saving up young, or if you start saving up young, or you start saving up really smartly, or if you're freaking born rich, or if you've been doing social media and that has really paid off or stuff like that, yeah, maybe you can buy yourself, not buy, like maybe you can rent out, a decent 1-bedroom apartment or basement. But for the rest of us, hey, we just gonna stick to staying in our parents' house because we don't got no money. Cause I don't have money, guys. My dream was to live in my cute apartment, like my cute I don't know, like I don't really care about the number of rooms that my apartment would have, but like as long as I had my own cute little place, that's all that matters. Like I always wanted my own apartment, in the city, but then I realized that living in the city is not the vibe. It's not it. First of all, it's expensive. You cannot find parking. It is not a drivable city. It's just too much. And like living in the city, I feel like for a little while, I'll be bored of it. I'll be over it. And it's like, yeah, I just don't want to be in the city no more. So, sometimes things work out for a reason. But I don't care what my parents say. I will be moving out. Do I know when? No, because I'm currently jobless. I have $5 to my name. That's how much I have, guys. $5. $5. But it's okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get our money up. It's okay. Like, yeah, I've been on Indeed and on LinkedIn for more than 3 years trying to get a damn job. But then you'll send your applications. Some of them will get back to you, and then they just won't answer, or you'll go through the whole interview process and you won't be hired. It reminds me of this one time. I went back to my old job. I got my first job at the age of 16, and I worked at a daycare close to my house. And my supervisor was racist. Okay, but other than that, I quit. I didn't quit, but like I gave my letter of resignation because it was either, yeah, I gave my letter of resignation because I'm pretty sure I was gonna, I don't know. I just gave my letter of resignation because I wanted to focus on school, because school was literally going to be the next month, because I was working at that daycare for like 2 months and I wasn't going to work part-time at school. I mean, I wasn't going to work part-time and also be a student. I feel like that was going to be too much on me because I was stressing during senior year. Senior year was tough for me. I tried to kill myself twice. It was unbearable. It was stressful. I had so much weight, so much pressure put on my shoulders. It was too much. I could not stand it. So adding a job to that, a stressful job, like yeah, I worked at a daycare, and I know what you're thinking, Joella, what's so stressful about working at a daycare? Mind you, I had a contract. In my contract, I was supposed to do certain things, but these people made me do extra. And because I was a people pleaser, and honestly, I basically did anything for money, I did it. And I was exhausted. But the pay, mama, the pay was good. When I got my first paycheck, I was gagged. I was elated. okay? Because when I was working that job, I was always tired. I was exhausted. I would always complain to my parents saying, I'm tired. I want to quit. I can't do this. It's too much. But I pushed through. I persevered. I stayed until the end of the summer and I got my paycheck and I spent it all on school clothes and shoes and just school essentials. And I left obviously because I wanted to focus on school. And so I don't know when it was. I think it was like maybe last year, 2 years ago. I don't know. Around that time, I was looking for a job because I needed money. Actually, no, I think it was last year. Yeah, last year. I needed money. Okay, I needed money to pay my tuition and to pay for textbooks and all these stuff. Okay, because money was tight. Money was tight, so I needed a job. So I went Indeed, LinkedIn, put up my application. Resume everywhere. Rejected. I'm like, okay, let me go back. Let me go back to the digger. Okay, I sent my resume. I got an interview, and then they wanted to interview me like at the actual daycare. So I went, I walked, and then they wanted to see me in my element and how I would interact with the children and with the educators there. So I put on the most fakest personality, the most fakest thing. I don't like, mind you, like this kind of sounds like fake. This kind of sounds like, oh, girl, what you mean fake? Girl, sometimes you gotta fake it to make it, okay? Honestly, like, obviously, I love kids. The kids are precious, adorable human beings. But I needed the money, I needed the job. So I was being extra attentive to these kids. I'm like, yeah, oh my gosh, like, yeah, you can do this. Like, oh my gosh, that's a like, what is that? Oh my gosh, that's mud. You can make a mud castle. Oh my gosh, yeah. You stop doing that. You have to be nice to him. You have to be nice to her. Oh my gosh, I love your jacket. Oh my gosh, let's do this. I was just playing it. I was dragging it because I wanted them to see that I was responsible, that I knew how to talk to kids, that I knew how to be around them, that I was respectful, that I was kind, that I was like an inviting, warm person, And I was also talking to the educators. I'm like, yeah, making conversation, making small talk and everything. I was just doing anything in my power to be seen as this like super, this, really meticulously organized, person that's great with the kids, great with the people. I was just trying to be like seen as sociable and as essentially a good employee, and I personally thought it went really well. I literally told them I worked there before, I've had experience, and not to toot my own horn, but my coworkers at the time that I worked there, they loved me, they were obsessed. When I would work there, they were kind of weird though. I remember like it would be nap time, the kids would nap, and we would just be like chilling, watching them sleep, making sure that they're all okay. I'm just chilling, just sitting down in this corner, and then these women would ask me to dance. They would never stop asking me, like, they would not stop asking me to dance. Like, I'm here to work, I'm not here to act a fool, act a mess with y'all. They were like, dance for us, dance for us. Like, am I a show pony? Am I a monkey? I'm not going to dance for you. This kind of weird. I don't feel comfortable. Like, I felt extremely uncomfortable, but I didn't want to say anything because I did not want to lose my job. And they kept on forcing me on trying to dance. Like, dance for us, dance. Just because I'm African, it doesn't mean I'm going to dance for you. And just because I'm African, it doesn't mean I know how to dance. Because I can't. I don't know how to dance. I'm a horrible dancer. I'm not the dancer of the family. The dancers of my family are my sisters and my cousins. It's not me. I can't dance for shit. So whenever I'd go into work, I was always stressed because I did not want them to ask me to dance for these people, like to dance for them. Like, I was tired. Stop asking me to dance for you because I won't. I was over it. I was tired. Until this one day, I just did it. I just did like a little 1-2-1-2 step because she's like, teach me how your people dance. Like, what you mean by that? Like, what you mean by that? Like, okay. And so I finally did it for these damn people. And oh, the makeup does not look good today, guys. I finally danced for these people, and I was just left really annoyed and irritated. Like, ugh, why did I do this for these damn people? Like, ugh, so annoying. And then this one time, they were literally just showing their bras to each other. I'm like, why are we showing our breasts and our bras to each other while the children are eating? This is weird. This is not normal behavior. What are we doing? Like, I'm right here. What are we doing? Like, I didn't feel comfortable because at the time I was a minor. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Should I go to HR? Is there even an HR here? Like, what the hell? I hated it, and my freaking supervisor had a vendetta against me. Like, she hated me for no reason. I don't know why she hated me. Like, just because I'm young, gifted, and black and gorgeous, and I'm good at my job doesn't mean you can treat me like trash. You can't treat me like trash. Don't think you can get away with it. Freaking bastard. And it's like, you can't even speak French properly and you're the freaking manager here. Like, hello? The freaking supervisor? Like, make it make sense. Made no sense at all. Oh yeah, this was the e.l.f. camo concealer, and then the same e.l.f. blush. I hate how my makeup turned out today. Like, it's not really snatched, but I don't care. I'm not here for perfection. I'm just here to recreate a look. Okay, so let me just dot that. And honestly, that daycare experience, even though I was paid good, like, it was actually really irritating and annoying, and I kind of hated it. I hated every second of it. But the only thing I liked about that job was the kids. The kids were so cute. They were so kind, so special. They were hilarious. I remember I was cussed out because I gave this kid. No, I was cussed out because I gave a kid his tank top. Like, I put the tank top on the kid, and she cussed me out. I'm like, why are you cussing me out for this? I'm getting cussed out because I put the tank top on the kid. Like, what? And I was cussed out because I put the kid in the diaper when I was supposed to be doing that. I'm like, why are we cussing me out for that? You are cussing me out for doing things that I shouldn't even be doing in the first place. I had a contract, and y'all were making me do things that weren't even in my contract. Like, the damn supervisor was like, can you stay early? I mean, can you stay later? Can you stay later? And I was like, yeah, because I want the extra hours. Because if I'm going to be here longer, you better pay me what I deserve. Hello? Y'all better give me that freaking paycheck. I better see some extra dollars in there, okay? I better see some extra dollars in there. Because I really don't play. I don't play. I'm just blending it in. Ooh, it's kind of cute. I don't know why, but I feel like space vibes. I feel like I'm in Star Wars. Why can't I pronounce freaking words today? I feel like I'm in Star Wars. Is it Star Wars? Yeah, Star Wars, Princess Leia. Even though I've never watched that movie. I've never watched the OG Star Wars movies, but I've watched like the later ones, so I'm not really caught up in that franchise. And personally, I will not be watching that because I don't got time for this. Being a Marvel fan is already exhausting and it's already tiring. Like, I don't have time to add another franchise to the list, you know what I mean? So I always add concealer on top of that. Blending that in. My phone better not die on me and it better not freaking shut off because of this stupid storage. Apple really needs to work on their storage. Because what do you mean? Like, what do you mean you ask me to buy storage, but I pay for the storage and it's not even for the storage on your actual phone, it's just the storage on your iCloud. So it's like, what's the point? If I'm gonna be paying $3, it should also include the storage on my damn phone. Why is it only iCloud? I don't like that. No, ma'am, I don't like that. Okay, so next question. Next question. Ooh, there's a lot of questions, guys. There's a lot of questions, and I'm almost on my base. Okay, how do you romanticize your days? What I do to romanticize my days is just listen to music. Whenever I listen to music, I always feel like I'm in a movie or a music video. I always feel like I'm in a coming of age movie. I love coming of age movies, especially when the main characters are people of color, especially when they're black. Yes, I love them, and I just feel like I'm the main character whenever I listen to music. I just feel that music just adds meaning, it just adds color, it just adds brightness to the world. I feel that whenever I'm just walking out and about and I don't have my headphones in listening to music, I just feel like life feels colorless, it feels soulless, it feels so bleak. But whenever I have my music on, life is so beautiful. It's worth living. It's just amazing. It's just spectacular, you know? Because my playlist is superior. It's amazing. And, you know, just it's just something about walking out and about or just being somewhere and you have your headphones and you have your earphones in and you're just listening to music. You're just listening to your beautiful podcast. I mean, your beautiful playlist that you made. You know, there's just nothing better than listening to really good music. You know, I just love it. I use music to romanticize my life every day, especially when I'm on campus. You know damn well on my way to campus, when I'm on campus, when I'm eating, whatever I'm doing at school, you know damn well my headphones are in. And you know, I'm going to be extra and imagine I'm in a coming of age movie or an indie movie or just a movie or a music video, you know? Period. I think we should all be doing that. I think it makes life fun. I love romanticizing my life at home too. Like I'll just be in my room listening to music and just dancing and singing and just laying in bed and just thinking, wow, oh what a wonderful life. I don't think that's a song, but you know what I'm trying to say. I love to listen to music to romanticize my life. So that was a 330 toffee caramel setting powder from Fritz Me Maybelline New York. Okay. Now with this brush, circular motions, baby, circular motions. You're just gonna dust that excess away. All right. And next question. Let's see the next question, guys. Next question. Okay. What's your ideal cozy day? What is this question? What is your ideal cozy day? Okay, my ideal cozy day is, I don't know. Let me think about it. Okay, my ideal cozy day is a nice, beautiful, warm day at home where I just relax and I eat a really good meal with a nice cold drink and I'm just watching one of my comfort TV shows, one of my comfort movies. And I'm just there with my cat and with my family and we're just chilling and we're just watching what's on the TV, you know? Honestly, I don't even know how to answer this question because my ideal day could change, you know what I mean? My ideal day could literally just be me in my room, in bed, on YouTube, watching a YouTuber reacting to one of my favorite movies or TV shows. Or it could be me watching one of my favorite movies or just TV shows. Or it could be me in my room reading a good book. Or it could be me out and about with my sisters and my cousins in the city. Or it could be me out and about with my friends. Or it could be me spending time with my family downstairs watching TV, reminiscing about the past and things like that. Those to me are ideal days. You know, I have multiple versions of an ideal day. I don't have one perfect day. You know, it could be so different, you know. There's so much variations of what an ideal day could look in my life, you know? Because there's so much I love to do. I don't only like to just lay in bed and watch something or read something with while my cat is just there, you know, living his best life. You know, there's so much I like to do, you know. Next question, guys. Let's see what the next question brings. Okay, the next question is, if you could talk to your 16-year-old self, what would you say? Oh, that's a good question. Let me show y'all a picture of myself at 16. Okay, let me see if I have a good picture. Oh, girl, that one is going to expose my address, so I can't show y'all that. Let me take this one. Okay, so this is me. Can y'all even see this? Wait, that's actually real nice. This is me at 16. You see how I lost weight? Period. But yeah, that's me at 16. High schooler, wow. What I would tell myself at 16 is I would just tell myself to relax, have fun, make friends. I would tell myself that it's good to put yourself out there, it's good to meet new people and to just experience life and to make new experiences and to just make new friends. I would just tell myself to enjoy life and to enjoy what's in front of me and to really appreciate what I have. And I would tell myself, first of all, I tell myself, focus on school. Focus on school. Okay, focus on your education, graduate, which is what I did. Okay, I would tell myself to to just breathe, to relax, I would just tell myself that everything's gonna be okay. I would tell myself to not take life too seriously, to take a breather, to figure out what you want to do in life. I would just tell myself, girl, you're gorgeous, you're stunning. Just because you have a little weight on yourself, it don't matter. You're so stunning, you're so gorgeous, you're so funny. Okay? You are amazing. And just relax, have fun. Go out and explore, go out and explore, go out and make new memories, meet new people, make new friends, discover new hobbies, try something new, broaden your horizons. The sky is the limit. Go enjoy yourself, because once you're going to be an adult, you're not going to be able to do that. Go enjoy yourself. Don't think about life too much. Don't think about your looks, because that's fleeting. You're gorgeous. You're stunning the way you are. You're perfect. Okay? You are perfect. Nothing's wrong with you. You're not ugly. You're not fat. You deserve to be here. You deserve to be here. You're wonderful. You're a wonderful person. Wonderful person. Wonderful. You're an icon. You're a legend. You're sweet. You're kind. You're compassionate. You're driven. You're caring. Everything's going to be okay. Like, it all might seem stressful and like you don't know where your life is going, but at the end of the day, you're going to be okay. You being alive is already a miracle. It's all going to be okay. You just have to take a leap of faith. Wow. And I know my 16-year-old self would be really confused, because why am I talking to myself? Why is future me talking to past me? Like, what? But I'm like, oh my gosh, your makeup looks so good. You're so pretty. Like, do we have a good life? Do we have friends? Like, yes, baby girl. Life is beautiful. Life is good. We have found good, normal friends. Just because you don't have a nigga, life is not over. You will make it, I promise. You will lose your mind. You will go through stressful times, but it's okay. Because that's what builds character. That's what helps strengthen you for the future. Exactly. I would just give myself words of affirmation and just words of encouragement, because I feel that I really need that at the time. And I would really emphasis on the, not taking life seriously. I would also really emphasize on figuring out what you want to do in the future, just keeping your options open instead of just fixing and like sticking to one thing. Because I personally feel that has screwed me over, because I've been so fixated on this one thing my whole life, and I wasn't really able to broaden my horizons. I feel like that really screwed me over, guys. And I will obviously do a deep dive on that. Next question. What's the next question? How are you learning to enjoy your own company? I don't know how to answer that, but lately I've been liking my own company. Before, I hated my own company. Like, before, I personally felt like I constantly had to be with somebody. I constantly had to have somebody around me. Like, I could not be alone. Like, I hated the notion of being alone, of being by myself. But I have to realize that a time will come where I might be alone, where I might be by myself, and I have to get used to it. If not now, then when? So I've learned to really be comfortable by myself, and I've been enjoying it. I've done some, like, I don't know, I've been enjoying, being by myself. What have I done? A lot of times on campus, before, I would think to myself that I constantly had to have people with me. Like, I constantly had to go see my friends. My friends had to constantly see me, and things like that. But then I realized, like, sometimes being by yourself is so peaceful and it's so relaxing. And sometimes that's all you need. You just have to be with yourself. You take in everything, Sometimes that's all you need. Yeah, lately I've been enjoying my peace, my quiet. I've been enjoying being by myself and just taking time for myself. And it's been fun. During the summer, I also took the initiative of doing more things by myself, because usually I do things with my sisters and my cousins. And I don't know, I just got over it. I got tired of it. I'm like, why am I always spending time with them? Like, I'm my own person. I should be able to just spend time with myself. I should be able to have fun by myself. I shouldn't depend on anybody else or other people for my happiness. So what did I do? I decided to go to the movies by myself. Usually, if I'm going to the movies, it's with somebody, you know? And so that was the first time I actually went to the movies by myself. I took myself on a little movie date. I watched The Thunderbolts, and I really enjoyed it. And I'll be doing that more often. Like, when I have the money and a movie that has come out, what am I saying? Yeah. Bro, sorry guys, I'm tired, but when a movie that I want to watch comes out, I will not be dragging my sisters to go watch with me. I will gladly go watch it by myself. Because I feel at times when I'm around my sisters, they give hater energy. You know how it is to have siblings. You know how it is. And I want to be able to have my reactions in peace without being, dogged on and be made to feel crazy. That's what movies are for. It's for your entertainment. It's for you to be able to sit, watch, and react as you want, as long as you're not, bothering the people next to you. But they don't understand that. But when they do it, it's not a problem. But when I do it, oh, I'm crazy, I know too much. Why don't you shut that trap? Thank you. Okay, so I did my contour. Fenty Beauty. Thank you very much. And now, what am I doing now? Yes. Bronzer. Buttermilk bronzer from NYX. This is the holy grail of bronzers, okay? And it smells so good. It smells so good. Too good, actually. Let me fix my nose contour. So let's just dab. Whoop. Bronzer. Tap. Let me just tap a little bit. We want the color. We want some color on the skin. We want some warmth. Just dab it. And yes, I did my edges, but I don't know why whenever I do my edges on my left side, it's kind of crunchy, but then on the right, it's more sleek. It's more detailed. Like, I don't like that. It's just like my eyebrows. The right is always curvy and like thinner, and then the left is always thicker and more rectangular. Like, what is this? I don't appreciate it. So let's blend, ladies and gentlemen. Let's blend this. Let's blend it out with the hand, with the fingers, like so, and the forehead as well. But before I do that, let's go on to the next question. So, next question, what are you still working on? I'm working on my temper. I'm working on that. As you guys may or may not know, I've had a lifelong struggle with my anger. Okay, and as a kid, my anger issues were really bad. I had this one incident where my sisters got me to my breaking point. Y'all don't understand what it's like to have, like, for the people out there that don't have siblings, for the people out there that don't have siblings, you guys are low-key lucky, because you will not understand what it's like to be rage baited by your siblings. No other person on this earth can rage bait you like your mother and your siblings. Like, it's just another form of irritation. Like, it's just okay. My sisters, I don't know what happened, but I just know that they did something, and the thing that they did, it just caused me to get angry, okay? And then essentially they got me to my breaking point, and essentially I broke. Like, I was livid. I was angry. I was really angry. I was really livid. And what did I do? I took a chair. And I was gonna throw it. I was gonna throw it at them. I was gonna throw the chair at my sisters because I was pissed. I was actually livid. Like, you don't understand. You don't understand when your siblings, they push you and they push you and they push you until you cannot. Like, who being brought to that point? Lord have mercy. I thank God I'm not like that anymore, because I could literally get arrested. But back then, when I was a kid, I had really bad anger issues, and that day I was really at my breaking point, and I took a chair. I was gonna throw it. My aunt was like, "You're not doing that." My cousin was like, "You're not doing that." And my cousin at the time, even though she's older than me by 2 years, mind you, she was terrified. My cousin was so scared, she decided to stand behind me to be on my side so she doesn't get caught in the crossfire and she doesn't become a casualty, okay? And so I was going for the chair, but I didn't. And so since then, my parents have been trying to help me manage my anger, control my anger, and stuff like that. So I still have anger issues to this day. I still have a temper, but not in that capacity. I don't go breaking stuff. I don't go throwing things at people. I just lash out verbally. Okay, but there is an improvement because I'm able to control myself. I'm able to control myself and the things that I say. But I'm not gonna lie, it's all there. It's all there. But guys, don't worry. I'm not crazy. I don't be beating people. It's just I just have to control it better. I cannot let my sisters rage baiting, get to me. I can't let them win. I can't give them the satisfaction, and I've been trying to work on my anger issues because Lord knows they be testing me, they be testing my patience. Like sometimes I be wanting to punch them in the face, but I can't do that because I'm an adult now. Literally, I'm an adult. I could be charged with assault. So I've been trying to work on my anger issues and my temper, and it's been hard. It's been hard. It's been hard. So I will be working on that. Next question. Let's keep it rolling. Next question. Okay, the pressure. What? You know what? I'm not gonna answer that because that's not even a question. It's just like some statement. Okay. Next question. What makes you feel most beautiful beyond the mirror? I feel that my heart and my soul makes me feel very beautiful. I just feel like I have a genuine spirit, I have a genuine heart, a genuine soul. I just feel like I'm such a kind and I'm such a loving and I'm such a giving person. And I think that those aspects about me, those characteristics about me, I just feel that those things about me, it just makes me feel beautiful and it just makes me feel really good about myself. And what I like is that even if you could remove my beauty and all that stuff, at the end of the day, what's inside my heart, what's inside my soul matters. And I feel that what's inside here already illuminates the outside. So even if I'm not physically gorgeous, my heart and my soul already make me gorgeous. So, how about them apples? Okay, so essentially I finished my base. And so now it's actually time to do the deer makeup. So she's using a bright concealer. So I'm going to be using this. Oh, that's not the concealer. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. concealer. And she is using something because it's like dots around the face. So first I'm going to start with the eyeshadow. It's essentially like this cut crease into the eye, which is concealer. So let's get it popping. Let's get it starting. So she has like I don't know what kind of concealer is that. Do I use this one or this one? I'm gonna do this one because it's like bright. Guys, I've never really done a cut crease look before, so let's pray it all goes well. God, may it all go well, amen. Let's get it popping. Okay. So I have no questions left, so I'm just gonna freeball this, guys, because I can't be asking ChatGPT for some help. Okay, so lately not even lately, I feel like since first year I've been really struggling. Oh Lord, that's a lot. But since first year, I've been struggling a lot with my major. I just feel that being a bio major, they ask so much of you. And it's a lot. Like, it's not for the faint-hearted. You really need to be a certain type of person to be able to handle, I don't know, being a bio major. I just feel like being a bio major is so... Ooh, that's cute. But okay, being a bio major is so demanding, and I feel like for the past 2 years I've been really struggling with my major and things like that, and it's just been extremely stressful and extremely anxiety filling. And I don't know, I just feel that as I've progressed into this major, I've become miserable. Honestly, trying to complete this major has been literally one of the worst things in my life. Lately, I've been going through this like existential crisis. I've been going through this midlife crisis of essentially feeling like I'm lost. I just feel that I don't know what I want to do with my life. I just feel lost, like I have no plan. Honestly, I've been feeling a lot of doubt, self-doubt. I've been feeling very embarrassed and ashamed about the fact that I no longer want to pursue and I no longer want to continue my major. I just feel like my major, they just ask so much of you, and I just feel like it's a lot at times, and it's been exhausting, it's been draining, it's been so stressful, so anxiety filling, and it's been a lot. And I've just been thinking about it, and I just realized that maybe this is not the field for me, which is really scary because I've been doing this for 3 years now. You know, and honestly, guys, I don't know. I'm just at this point where I just feel exhausted. I feel tired. I feel miserable in this major. I've been doing this for 3 years and I've been trying my hardest. I've been trying my best, but nothing has been working. I've been feeling very exhausted, very tired, very ashamed about the fact that I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't want to continue with this major. And the thing is, I wished that when I was in high school, somebody gave me the option of, just broadening my horizons. I wish I was given the choice to like find other options, find something I'm good at instead of just sticking to medicine and go into that. Because I feel like I was promised and I was showed like false, I feel like I was sold a false dream. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like this situation is really tricky. What's really irritating is that, let's just rewind, guys. Let's rewind. I don't know why I decided to really stick with this. Okay, first of all, this all started back in childhood. Okay, as a child, I wanted to be multiple things. As a child, I wanted to be the Avatar. I wanted to be a YouTuber, which I am, and I wanted to be a doctor. But I did not know what it would entail to become a doctor. I didn't know what it took to be a doctor. So I'm like, okay, that's the most realistic thing. So let me stick to that. I decided to stick to that until freaking high school. Okay, and then it brought me here to university. I'm like, yay, bio major, this is nothing. It has been hell. It has been hell. I've tried my hardest. I've tried my best. It's been so exhausting. I don't find passion. I don't find joy in it, which is sad because all I wanted to do is help people. All I wanted to do is change people's lives, and I just wanted to make a difference in the world, and I thought that was the way to do it. And I just feel that that's no longer what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something different, and I don't know what that is, and it's scary because I'm currently in my third year of university. I've done 3 years of this, and I feel that if I change my major, I'm wasting time. I feel like if I'm changing my major, I'm gonna be starting late, and I just feel like it's all so stressful and it's all just too much. It's too much. And I don't know, during this whole process, during everything, I've just felt so conflicted. I felt so, not even felt, but I've been feeling conflicted. I've been feeling lost. I've been feeling confused. I've been feeling crazy. Because it's like, what do you mean now you've realized right now that you don't want to do this major anymore, that you want to change, that you can't do this, that you realize that you don't find no joy, you don't find passion in it anymore. And it's like, if you don't find joy, if you don't find passion in it, what do you want to do? And the thing is, I don't know. I have no backup plan. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, guys. All I have is hopes and dreams in this channel. That's all I have right now. And I don't know what I want to do in my future. I don't want to live out a future where I have this job that, yeah, pays me good money, but I'm depressed, I'm miserable. I don't want that. I want to live the rest of my life in peace and enjoy and happiness. I don't want to live life being stressed, being miserable, being unhappy. I don't want that. I want a good, happy, peaceful life, And right now, I just feel that I'm not going to have that. Right now, I feel that if I continue on with this major, I'm going to live a life of regret. I'm going to live a life of misery. I'm going to live a life of stress and anxiety. And it's going to age me 50 years. And I've just got into a point where I cannot continue in this major. It has drained me. It has made me miserable. It has made me stressed. It has made me depressed. It has taken so much from me. It has given me so much nerves. It has just been such a detrimental experience to my mental and my physical health. It has been so much. It has taken so much, and enough is enough, and I'm tired of it. And what's scary is that I'm finally realizing that I cannot continue with this major. I cannot do this anymore. And that's scary because, like, what's next? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, guys? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But low-key, the unknown is it's kinda alluring, you know? But I just hope and I pray that I have a good future, guys. Because honestly, this major, I'm tired of it. I'm actually sick of this major. I hate it. I hate being a bio major. I hate it with everything in me, with every fiber of my body. I hate it. I'm done. I don't want to do anymore. This isn't me being weak. This isn't me being, a coward. I'm done. I realized that I'm not good at math. I've never been good at math or chemistry, right? But I just realized that I have certain talents, I have certain skills, and that is not it. This is not what I'm meant to do. I don't want to do this anymore. I can't. For my mental health, for my well-being, I can't do this. Because I know I'm going to live a life of misery. I don't want to do that anymore. And it's scary to admit to myself. Because it's like, wow, what are you going to do now? And so I've been trying to figure it out. And honestly, that's just life, That's life, and that's the scary thing, Realizing that the thing that you've been doing this whole time, has made you hate it, It's just sad doing something for so long and then you no longer love it and you start resenting it and you hate it and you want nothing to do with it. It's actually really sad. It's really sad, guys. Okay, so I did the eye crease, which is kind of cool. And she just does the contour, but then she kind of drags it. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. Maybe I add more. I really hope my phone doesn't cut off because of the storage. I wish this, I don't know if she's using bronzer or contour, but I'm hoping that this contour, can you see this? I don't think you can see the contour on the eye, but I'm hoping the contour is visible. I don't think it is. Oh my gosh, guys, shut up. Shut up. I'm not saying that like in a disrespectful way. I'm saying that like in a oh my gosh type of way. You would get it if you watched Princess Diaries. That is one of my favorite movies of all time. Princess Diaries 1 and 2. Cheetah Girls 1 and 2, especially 2. What else? There's something else. Parent Trap. Those are my movies. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Stop. Literally my favorite movies of all time. They bring such comfort. I love them. They just bring me such peace and such joy. I wish we had more movies like that, but with like black people as the main characters. Okay, so essentially I did this thingy. So now I'm just gonna start the nose because that's easier to do. And then I'm gonna do the sides, and then I need to stop saying we, like it's I. Then I'm going to finish it off with the nose thingy as if I'm goofy. So, okay, let me start. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so daunting. Okay, let's do it. Oh. This is like the ghetto version. It's okay. This is the Timo version. It's the Tubi version. Now she's just doing it like until it ends. Okay. Stop. This is cool. I've never done an experimental look like this before. I've done like other, makeup recreations, but like this is the coolest one I've ever done. Like I love how artistic this is. And I love art. I've always loved art. I've always had a passion for art, even though I'm not the best artist. I don't know, creating art and just creating in general has always given me a sense of peace, a sense of joy. And I love it. And honestly, my bio major, I just feel like that's not what I'm meant to do in this life. That's just something that doesn't give me purpose. It doesn't give me meaning, unfortunately, which is sad because I could have helped so many people. But I just realized like that is it for me, and that's okay. That's okay. YouTube brings me so much joy, so much peace. Making YouTube videos or YouTube shorts, I just feel like, I don't know, it just gives me such purpose, and it just makes me feel so fulfilled. I feel like this one is too big. Mais on va l'ignorer. We're gonna ignore that. Oh Lord. I'm gonna stop doing that. Okay, now it's time for la pièce de résistance. We're gonna do a round. So first, I'm gonna start with doing the big dots around my face, and then I'm just gonna start by doing like the little dots. So, oh my gosh, let me just like put random dots on my face. Stop. Ooh, that kind of looks like a heart. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so fun. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna have fun doing this. Stop, I love it. If I celebrated Halloween, I would definitely be a deer. I would have eaten, whatever you say, whatever the youngins say. I would have looked so good. Okay, let me just add a few dots. I don't know. I feel like, should I add some here? Honestly, no. I just feel like where I placed them is fine. Let me just put that there. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so cute. So cute. I'm almost done too. Let me just look at this for a reference again. But guys, speaking about my struggles with university and how hard it's been, and just about the fact that I no longer want to pursue biology anymore, I don't know. I feel like that has truly made me feel better because it's something I've been wrestling and struggling with. Yeah, and it just feels good to let that out and to talk to somebody else about it because I've been speaking to my cousin about it. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is such a good creative outlet for me. And I hope that me sharing this makes somebody feel less alone because honestly, I felt so alone in these feelings. Like I felt like a pathetic loser. I felt so stupid about everything, I just felt dumb. I'm like, why would you want to give up this major? You could help so much people, you can make such good money, but it's not the money for me. That's not what it's about. It just feels good to talk about it. Maybe somebody out there can relate. Maybe I can help make somebody feel better. And yeah, I've been struggling with this for so long. It's something I've been dwelling on. It's something I've been battling for so long. And it feels good to admit that I can't do it and I don't want to do it. And that's okay. And, maybe I'm destined to do something else, and maybe that thing that I'm destined to do is actually going to reach even more people and help more people than if I were to go in, the medical field. Okay, so I'm just going to put that back. Actually, no, I look-y need this. I'm really hoping that my phone does not die. Okay, or that it doesn't cut off. And I'm so sorry that this is like an hour-long video. Okay, now it's the nose part. I don't know, is it a snout? Now I'm gonna do the snout. I don't have a flat nose, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Or should I don't know what I'm gonna use for this. I need something dark, so maybe the pencil. I don't know if that's visible. Is it visible? Can y'all see this? I'm trying to make this as visible as possible. Or should I? Yeah, she's using a brown liner, so am I. Let me use my other brown liner. Hold on. That's black. Hey, what the heck? Okay. Hold on. I have like two black lines. Is this a black liner? Oh, that's plum. This is black. Should I use black? Let's try black, honestly. Wait, what is this? This is brown. Okay, let me try this. Okay, so let me try this brown one first, this other shade of brown, and then let me see if it's gonna like change the color. No, it's not doing nothing, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Let me try black. Ooh, I feel like that's kind of better, but I don't like how black it is. I don't like that. I really don't like that one. You know what? Let me just add the brown back. I think I have such a long, gap over there, because some people have like a shorter gap, but the girl has like. Okay, so I did this now. I put a new lip liner, I blended it in, I added the line, I did my lip liner, my lip gloss and everything. I also decided to put my hair down and put a new outfit so I could look put together and better, because the red shirt was just bothering me. But this is a close-up. This is the final look. It was actually really fun doing it. I love experimenting with new makeup. This was so fun. And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching my videos, for supporting my channel. I've seen all of the positive things y'all have been saying. I've seen all the views. I'm very, very grateful and thankful for all of y'all. I'm really shocked that all my YouTube shorts have been doing really well, all amassing 1K views. I am forever grateful for all of y'all, for all your support. I'm so grateful for all of y'all, and I just don't know how to thank y'all. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment down below, like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Until next time, bye.
You can trust in me.